Hey, Red and Green groups, here is some video instructions on completing your current event playlist, number 1 on coronavirus. So, hopefully you had joined Friday's live session where we went through the article together, but whether you did or didn't, here's still some instructions on how to complete this assignment. The assignment is due Friday, May 1st at 2 p.m., so by the end of the school day. I could have made it due Thursday to keep us on, having things just due on ELA social studies days, but I figured why not give you the extra day? So the first thing everyone is doing is looking at this article. Now, this is the article that we will be going over in the live session today, /Friday, the 24th. Once you read through the article, I want you to answer these 3 questions. For most of these, you want to stick with like that RACES formula. 3 sentences, 3 sentences is pretty much the absolute minimum that you could have to get full credit. I want to know, why do the states have active protests? When we talk about citing evidence and examples, okay, in the RACES protocol, you could explain why they have the protests, and then some examples could say, for example, in Minnesota, blah, 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 blah. For B, what do you think the president should do in this situation? The president is discussing the article. What do you think, President Trump should do? And then what about the governors? We know that there's kind of a federalism issue here. We have the leaders of 2 executive branches. One is the federal executive branch, then the other is the state level branch. How should they negotiate and figure out what to do? And then for C, we'll be talking about this a lot in the live session. I want you to discuss or just explain how this situation of the virus relates to this classic debate where we have our freedoms and unalienable rights versus national security. So when I think about unalienable rights, I think of like my right to life. So for me, like right to life is my ability to move freely, my ability to be healthy, my ability to go to work. But also, like, if people are, refusing to follow these guidelines to keep everyone healthy because they want their freedom, does that infringe on your rights to safety? So, when we look at national security versus personal freedom, we're putting in all of these really harsh measures, like stay at home, close the businesses, no salons, gyms, tattoo parlors, all that stuff, for our national security, right? We need to keep the nation safe. But by doing that, that restricts a lot of our individual personal freedoms. So how do you weigh that out? What's more important, and why does this virus, why can we use the virus as a way of looking at the debate? All right. Then once you've done this, then you're going to choose any one of these articles below. They're all different. 2 of these are opinion pieces, so I wanted you to know that they're opinions, but they're all like pretty good follow-ups to the article. This one is about protesting for the freedom to catch the virus. That's an opinion piece. This one's going to be about Kentucky, where after their protests, they saw a huge spike in cases. This one's about some southern states where the governors are talking about their plan to ease the restrictions. This one I thought was really interesting, about people using like my body, my choice, which is normally a slogan used in reproductive rights advocates, but now it's being used by people who are, trying to protest like my body, my choice. Like, you can't make me wear a mask if I don't want to. So I thought that was particularly interesting. And then this one, Facebook has decided to not allow people to post events. I know you guys are so young and I'm so old that you don't really know what Facebook is, but on Facebook you can like create events and like invite the internet, and they can, see where to meet and what to do. So Facebook has been trying to stop people from doing that because they don't want large gatherings. This is about the criticism that they've faced for doing that. So you're going to choose one of these articles, doesn't matter which one, and then you're just going to simply, which article do you read? You just take it. Right, let's say you read the first one, copy it, paste it, boom. I don't like how that looks, so I want you to just make it look neat. And then I want you to summarize the article in 5 sentences, and then what's your opinion? So this is kind of like our regular current events style. What's your opinion? So this is when I'm asking your opinion, I want you to synthesize, kind of put together what you learned in this article and what you learned here, right? All of these are follow-ups to this, okay? So I hope this was helpful. Do your best. I am going to count this as a 300-point assignment, which is what all of our current events have been in the past. So, I'm giving you lots of time to do it. Do your best. Let me know if you have any questions. And I hope you find it interesting.